To all my Indonesian friends, is Wak Dapit, and today I am going to be cooking, Sambal Terasi, as recommended by Mak Butet. Okay, ingredients: 1 tomato, 1 lime, this is chili, and that's shallot, and this terasi udang. Look like sweets, but they're really smelly. Okay, and this is my tomat. Okay, so now we're going to make a start. So first off, I'm going to quarter the tomato. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm just going to cut the lime. Next, I'm going to chop, just roughly chop the chilies. Next, all I'm going to do is just going to quarter the shallots. Now, this is where we've done all the prep. Now we're gonna fry the chilies and the shallots. Good. Okay, so I've got a non-stick pan with just a little bit of oil in the bottom. And I'm now going to add the shallots. And I'm going to add the chilies. Got a nice little sizzle on going there. Okay, the secret of this one is to fry it gently until all your chilies and all your shallots are nice and soft. Right. Okay, so this is about right. So the chilies and the shallots are just getting soft now. Next, we're going to add the tomato. Make sure, go careful it doesn't splash. Obviously my heat's perfect because it didn't. Okay, so you're going to keep on cooking this until the tomatoes are nice and soft as well. That looks about right. Everything's nice and soft. So I'm going to switch that off now. And just move that to one side whilst I prepare the this, wherever it is, smelly stuff. Open these out. I've taken the necessary precautions as a boule for cooking this. Okay, so just going to warm this through and just stir it gently, and you'll find that it will break down into a powder. So as you can see, now it's all broken down nicely, just ready, and surprisingly couldn't smell a thing. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken extra precautions for handling these chilies and this stuff. Okay, we've got 2 types of tomat. We've got the traditional stone tomat here, or we've got the modern tomat. And I know which one I should be using. The modern one. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tomato out, and we're going to add that a little bit later. Okay. Into my electric tomat, I'm going to add the shallots and the chili. Make sure we get it all in. Okay. Now we're going to blend this. Okay. Still a little bit of texture there. Now we're going to transfer this to the traditional chobbit. Takes most of the work out of this, so as we see, it's quite easy for us white folk. Okay, now I'm going to add the tomato to the Chilean shallot mixture. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start using my expert chobbit technique here. I start blending all this together. Okay, now I'm going to add, I can't remember what this is called, the smelly stuff. And obviously, with taking all the precautions that I am taking, can't smell a thing. It's sorry, it's good. Okay, now, oh look, see, I'm making a mess. White folk. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut sugar, just to give it a little bit of sweetness, and just a little bit of salt. Okay, so there's 2 spoons of coconut sugar and a little sprinkle of salt. Okay, and that will just give it that nice, sweet, salty, smelly balance. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on pushing it all in and just make sure it's all thoroughly mixed in. Look at that. It's like the food of the gods. I don't know whose god, not mine, but it's food of somebody's. Lovely. Okay. Now what we're going to do now is to squeeze a lime. Okay. Just to give it a little bit of added sharpness. And I reckon probably just a little bit more lime. Just a little bit more, I reckon. I'd say, and that looks just like perfect, like when Max Check cooks it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to have a little taste. Taste it yourself, and if you think it needs a little bit more sugar or a little bit more salt, it's entirely up to you. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to disrobe and we're just going to have a little taste. Let's just see how we go. It's lovely dry here. Yeah, where's a drink? So this is it. Try making Sambal Terasi the wet Dapit way. You'll love it. Sambal Terasi here. For tonight's tea, we will be having Sausages. It's gotta be boule, hasn't it? Sorry.
Halo semuanya. Jadi hari ini saya akan mereview apa ini, Mak? Belacannya buat Dapit. Botannya buat Dapit. Jadi mari kita mulai mencoba belacannya ya. Enak juga ya. Pedasnya pas. Kuat rasanya. Enak. Banyak sambal terasinya itu. Manisnya pas. Pedasnya pas. Ini cocok buat makan ayam goreng atau pakai nasi aja. Pakai nasi sama belacan aja. Udah maknyos lah ini.